Have you ever pondered on the mysteries of the deep blue sea and what lies beneath? Now imagine unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, plunging into these unknown depths. As we sail through the 21st century, our understanding of the world continues to evolve, and yet certain phenomena remain shrouded in mystery unless we think outside the box. Among these enigmatic and repetitive occurrences are the UAPs, more commonly known as unidentified flying objects, or UFOs. But these aren't your typical flying saucers. These UAPs have been spotted not just in our skies, but mysteriously interacting with our oceans. Our oceans are immense sources of energy, and I personally believe in the energy pool concept, which we will discuss in this video. The intrigue surrounding these UAPs is as deep as the oceans they plunge into. These are not mere figments of imagination or optical illusions. They are well-documented instances of unexplained objects entering and exiting our seas. Their activities, their purposes, their origins, all remain a puzzle that even the brightest minds have yet to solve. Over the past few decades, there have been numerous sightings of these UAPs around the world. From the coasts of California to the shores of the United Kingdom, these phenomena have left experts scratching their heads in bewilderment. These aren't just one-off anomalies. The frequency of such occurrences has been notable enough to warrant serious scientific and investigative interest. Imagine, if you will, a bright object darting across the sky at an impossible speed, making maneuvers that defy our understanding of physics. Now picture that same object plunging into the ocean, disappearing into the depths, only to re-emerge later without any apparent damage or difficulty. It's a spectacle that challenges our understanding of the world and the laws that govern it. What could possibly be the reason for these UAPs' peculiar interest in our oceans? Are they conducting some form of exploration or research? Are they using the oceans as a base or a hideout? The theories are as numerous as they are fascinating. So what's the story behind these enigmatic UAPs in our oceans? Let's dive deeper. The history of UAP sightings is as fascinating as it is perplexing, with numerous instances documented over the years. Let's take a step back in time and delve into the chronicles of these enigmatic encounters. Our journey begins in the year 1934 with one of the earliest recorded sightings. It happened off the coast of New Zealand, where a group of fishermen reported seeing a glowing object plunge into the ocean, disappear, then re-emerge and fly away at an incredible speed. Fast forward to 1952, we find ourselves in the midst of Operation Mainbrace, a large-scale NATO exercise in the North Atlantic. Participants witnessed not one, but several UAPs, some of which were seen entering and exiting the sea, leaving military personnel and scientists baffled. In the 70s, a wave of sightings swept over South America. One of the most notable occurred in 1977 in Colares, Brazil, where locals reported seeing luminous objects over the Amazon River, some of which were seen submerging into the water. The turn of the millennium saw an increase in UAP sightings worldwide. A standout sighting occurred in 2004 off the coast of California during a U.S. Navy training exercise. Fighter pilots reported an encounter with a tic-tac-shaped object that seemed to defy the laws of physics, moving in ways that should be impossible for conventional aircraft, and yes, it was seen descending into the ocean. More recently, in 2020, the Pentagon officially released 3 videos of UAP encounters, one of which showed an object splashing into the ocean. This marked a significant shift in the narrative, signaling a new era of openness about the UAP phenomenon. These sightings, each unique yet eerily similar, have led many to question what these UAPs are doing in our oceans. Among the multitude of sightings, a few stand out for their peculiar connection with the ocean. One such instance occurred in November of 2019 when Navy pilot Chad Underwood spotted a UAP off the coast of California. He described it as a tic-tac, not because of its shape, but for its erratic movements. It would dart from one point to another, defying the laws of physics as we understand them. Most intriguingly, it plunged into the ocean and disappeared without a trace. No wreckage, no debris, just a lingering mystery that continues to baffle us to this day. In another instance, a group of fishermen off the coast of Puerto Rico in 2013 captured a UAP with their onboard camera. This object, much like the tic-tac, exhibited bizarre maneuvers, darting in and out of the water without causing a splash or ripple. The footage of this incident has been scrutinized by experts and remains one of the most credible pieces of evidence of oceanic UAP activities. Then there's the case of the USS Nimitz in 2004. Multiple U.S. Navy pilots reported seeing a group of UAPs that appeared to be interacting with the ocean surface. According to their accounts, the objects would descend from the sky, hover above the water, then dive into the ocean, leaving no trace of their presence. And let's not forget the infamous Aguadilla Airport incident in Puerto Rico in 2013. A UAP was spotted hovering over the ocean before it split into two separate entities. Both objects then submerged into the water and re-emerged, flying off at high speeds. This incident was caught on infrared camera by Homeland Security, adding another layer of credibility to the sighting. These instances have fueled the mystery surrounding UAPs and their oceanic activities. Whether they are exploring underwater bases, studying marine life, or simply utilizing the ocean as a means of stealth, we can't say for sure. What we do know is that these oceanic UAP sightings continue to challenge our understanding of the world we live in, and perhaps even the universe beyond. The enigma of UAPs and their oceanic activities has given birth to a myriad of theories and speculations. One of the most popular theories is that these UAPs are part of covert military operations. Given the advanced technology that they seem to possess, it's not entirely far-fetched to imagine that they could be experimental military crafts. The ocean, in this context, would serve as a hidden field for testing these crafts, away from prying eyes. Another theory suggests that these UAPs could be drones or autonomous undersea vehicles deployed for scientific research. The oceans cover more than 70% of our planet, yet remain largely unexplored. Deploying advanced technology to map the ocean floor, study marine life, or even hunt for sunken treasure seems plausible. Moving away from earthly explanations, we delve into the realm of the extraterrestrial. Some believe that these UAPs could be alien crafts exploring our planet. The ocean, with its vast and unexplored depths, would be an ideal place for extraterrestrial visitors to set up bases, undetected by humans. It's a theory that's out there, but given the enigmatic nature of these UAPs, it's one that cannot be completely ruled out. There's also the theory that these UAPs could be interdimensional travelers, slipping in and out of our reality through the ocean. This theory suggests that the oceanic UAPs are evidence of parallel universes or alternate dimensions intersecting with our own. It's a concept that sounds straight out of a science fiction novel, but with our understanding of the universe constantly evolving, it's a possibility that some consider. Lastly, some speculate that these UAPs could be a form of advanced AI or robotic life forms, exploring and collecting data about our world. The ocean would offer a diverse range of data, from geological to biological, that would be invaluable to an artificial intelligence. While these theories offer intriguing possibilities, the truth remains elusive. The mystery of UAPs and their oceanic activities continues to captivate us. But what does it all mean? Well, there is one concept that the mainstream doesn't talk about, so let's talk about it. The concept of an energy pool in the oceans refers to the vast and diverse sources of energy that can be harnessed from oceanic environments. These energy sources include kinetic, thermal, and chemical forms, each offering potential benefits and applications, both for humans and for extraterrestrial civilizations. The difference is that the extraterrestrials understand and have harnessed this vast pool of energy. Here's an overview of the key oceanic energy sources and how they might be of interest. Wave energy is generated by the movement of the ocean's surface waves. It is a form of kinetic energy that can be converted into electricity using various technologies, such as oscillating water columns and point absorbers. Wave energy is abundant and renewable, offering a continuous and predictable source of power, especially in coastal regions. Tidal energy exploits the gravitational pull of the moon and sun, causing tides to rise and fall. This movement can be harnessed using tidal turbines and barrages, but imagine what off-world technology might exist and its ability to utilize the energy of the tides. Tidal energy is highly predictable, with regular cycles that can be forecasted accurately. This makes it a reliable energy source. Then there's ocean thermal energy conversion, or OTEC. OTEC uses the temperature difference between the warm surface water and the cold deep water to generate electricity. This process involves a heat engine that operates on this thermal gradient. OTEC can provide a continuous energy supply in tropical regions and also produces desalinated water as a byproduct. Have you heard of salinity gradient energy? Also known as blue energy or osmotic power, this energy source exploits the difference in salt concentration between seawater and freshwater at river mouths. The mixing of these waters can be harnessed to generate power. Salinity gradient energy offers a novel and potentially large-scale renewable energy source with minimal environmental impact. And lastly, there are hydrothermal vents, which are fissures on the ocean floor that release geothermally heated water. These vents are rich in minerals and support unique ecosystems. The heat and chemical energy from hydrothermal vents could be harnessed for power generation or resource extraction. Mainstream science tells us they know nothing about the phenomena of UFOs and why they often submerge into the ocean. It's very clear to me. If the oceans are full over energy sources, why haven't we spent resources on harnessing and utilizing all of this energy? Apparently, extraterrestrials have. Instead, we spend our money on gender diversity education and supporting millions of people entering the country illegally. Why? Why do we have these vast resources that we don't use or even explore? As we stand at the edge of our understanding, our leaders would have us think that we are just clueless, that we've never encountered a UFO or an extraterrestrial, always leaving us with more questions than answers. Don't rely on external knowledge. Explore the mysteries of the universe with me, and perhaps one day we'll uncover the truth behind these enigmatic oceanic UAPs and many other mysteries. Until then, open your eyes, open your heart. The truth is right in front of us.